Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
She recently admitted that she's very happy with boyfriend Rich Paul. So it was no wonder Adele couldn't keep the smile off her face as she joined her new man for a date night at the Staples Center in Los Angeles on Tuesday, where they watched the Golden State Warriors beat the Lakers 121-114. The 33-year-old singer and the 39-year-old sports agent, who have been linked since May, looked to be in cheaper moods as they survived the NBA season opening game from courtside seats. Adele slipped her trim figure into a pair of skin-tight brown vinyl trousers and a matching top with a plunging neckline. The Grammy Award winner, who recently released her record-breaking single Easy on Me, layered up her look with a brown Louis Vuitton coat featuring the luxury brand's famous monogram. Adele navigated the 19,000-person arena in a pair of towering black heels. Her golden blonde hair was parted to one side and styled in voluminous curls. She enhanced her natural beauty by rocking some fierce winged eyeliner and her signature mauve lip. At one point during the game, the English hitmaker was captured with a huge smile on her face as she waved to a familiar face passing through her and Rich seated section of the Staples Center. Paul, also sporting a noticeable grin, sat comfortable beside Adele in a green zip-up jacket, a black turtleneck, and some gray pants. He happens to manage Golden State Warriors star Draymond Green, who often plays at the power forward position for the San Francisco-based team. The couple's outing came after Adele gushed about her new boyfriend in an interview with British Vogue, saying that the pair are very happy and that Rich isn't frazzled by her global fame. She also told American Vogue in a separate profile that Rich just incredibly arrived days before her estranged father passed away. Her dad Mark Evans died from cancer aged 57 in May this year, after falling out in 2011. Earlier this year in March, Adele finalized her divorce with ex-husband Simon Konecki, 46, after nearly 2 years of marriage. The pair share 9-year-old son Angelo together. "Yes, we're together," Adele confirmed in the interview, adding, "We're very happy." Adele then opened up further about the relationship, explaining how they did not plan to go public when they were first seen a basketball game together in July this year. "And I didn't get dragged along to the basketball game the other night, because that's his line of work," she said. Recounting the same story to American Vogue, she said, "Didn't mean to go public with it. I just wanted to go to the game. I just love being around him. I just love it." The conversation of the world finding out about the romance did crop up during the outing, was like, "What are people going to say?" And I was like, "That you signed me. As an athlete. You're my agent." And he was like, "Okay, cool." However, the Grammy-winning star confesses that it no longer feels stressful going out in the public eye with her new man by her side. "It used to, but it hasn't been this time because he doesn't mind. Normally, I think he gets scared about it because it's very emasculating. Really emasculating," she told British Vogue. "Did that before Rich, but they hated it," Adele said of her previous boyfriends. "The wife find it stressful being out or sing with me, which meant that I guarded all of it beyond. It never evolved because we were never experiencing things together. Whereas is not frazzled by it at all. It feels like it's consistent and considerate enough that I don't care who knows." She added excitedly, "Es great. Es so **KNG funny. Es so smart, you know." Meanwhile, in her interview with American Vogue, Adele says she feels safe with Paul. "Don't feel anxious or nervous or frazzled. It's quite the opposite. It's wild," she said. "I'm a 33-year-old divorced mother of a son, who is actually in charge. The last thing I need is someone who doesn't know where they were at, or what they want. I know what I want. And I really know what I don't want." The couple, who have been inseparable since the summer, have reportedly taken a huge step in the relationship by meeting each other's children. The pop superstar is said to have already introduced her new man to her son Angelo, while the Skyfall hitmaker has also been spending time with Paul's 3 children. And in a couple of more signs the romance has gone to the next level, they both sleep over at each other's places in Los Angeles, and the Wire is socializing with the other's friends. She feels really comfortable around him and is in a good headspace right now, a source told the News. Adele is very much in love with Rich and their relationship has become more serious in the last few months. When going Instagram official in September, the British singer took to the social media platform and shared a loved-up snap of herself and the sports agent posing together in a photo booth at the wedding of La Lakers star, Anthony Davis. The new couple were seen out in the public together for the first time in July when they sat courtside at Game 5 of the NBA Finals in Phoenix, Arizona. Rich is a sports agent to several high-profile basketball stars including LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Ben Simmons and John Wall. He has his own agency, Clutch Sports Group, which started in 2012. His worth has been estimated to be around $46 million, due to his contract negotiations resulting in more than $1 billion in active deals for his high-profile clients during his career. In 2020, he made Forbes' list of the world's top 10 most powerful sports agents, hitting No. 9 on the list. Most recently, Adele released her new single Easy on Me on Friday, October 15, ahead of her upcoming studio album 30, which is slated for release on November 19. Adele and Rich weren't the only stars in attendance at Tuesday's game, with Justin Bieber and his longtime mentor and collaborator Usher also making an appearance. The 27-year-old baby singer caught a cozy figure in a white graphic hoodie and a matching beanie from his streetwear brand Drew House. He completed his outfit with some distressed denim. Justin kept the majority of his face hidden behind a mask, but removed it before the start of the game. Usher, who sat courtside with Justin, looked stylish in a black and white plaid Letterman jacket with an alligator patch and some black sweatpants. As they waited for the game to begin, Justin and Usher spent some time with comedian Kevin Hart, who wandered over to the pair with his cell phone in hand. The 42-year-old comedian wore an off-white thermal top, blue jeans, and a blingy Rolex watch. Before they entered the arena, Justin was captured arriving to the game with the 43-year-old R&B singer in a bright purple puffer jacket. Sa witty flashed hair enviably toned midriff as she rolled up to the star-studded event solo. The 28-year-old rapper modeled a lime green bra top and a matching windbreaker. Sa witty pounded the pavement in a pair of neon heels that poked out from under her black denim jeans. Hollywood veteran Jack Nicholson, who is a huge fan of the LA-based team, stepped out of his chauffeured vehicle in a brown Lacoste polo and some loose-fitting trousers. The 84-year-old actor was quickly bombarded by fans, who held out various pieces of merchandise for him to sign. Jack took a few moments to sign several autographs, before making his way inside. James Corden watched the Lakers lose to the Golden State Warriors from the Sidelines with his darling 10-year-old son Max. The 42-year-old The Late Late Show host twinned with his eldest child, each of them wearing black tops and black face masks. SR's Max, as well as 3-year-old Charlotte and 6-year-old Kerry, with wife Julia Kerry. Lil Wayne also indulged in a little father-son bonding by attending the season opener with one of his 3 sons. Floyd Mayweather was spotted arriving to Tuesday's game with his stunning girlfriend Gayen Nabila following in tow. The 44-year-old boxer sported a paperboy hat and a brown sweat coat, while Nabila put on a busty display in a vinyl tube top and a pair of skin-tight trousers. Kid Cudi, rocking a colorful head of hair, rolled up in a Toon Squad jersey and matching basketball shorts. Rich the Kid was surrounded by his entourage at the Lakers game. The rapper wore several large chains and a cashmere sweater with skinny jeans.